Should be officially live. Should be live. Audio, video. Tell me if it's all good. Should be. We'll double check. Let's double check. Let's see. How are you all doing? It is Monday, September 11th. I know it's kind of a weird day to be picking to go live, but it's Monday and it's my day off too. So, but also shout out, just saying, like I said, to everybody that wanted to come in, stop by there after the fact of the live stream, checking it out later, or coming here now to drop comments. I greatly appreciate it. All righty. And like I said, how are you all doing? Already, someone Mike dropping in and say a comment. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know, probably most likely Mondays. This will probably most likely be my best day to do live streams and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to keep it like maybe every other Monday. I'll probably do a live stream or something like that, just to, talk about what's going on or anything that I picked up or anything, or just talk about news or stuff like that. Or is officially big news, actually, officially 50 days away till Halloween, which is one of my favorite days of the year. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna probably actually pop on a horror movie right now after like I do the live stream, and then get some cleaning done around the house before the kids get home from school and everything. So yeah, that'll be probably like what I'll do after this and everything. But definitely anybody who stops in or you hear anything, drop a comment, ask a question, anything you want to know, we can talk about. You guys can kind of dictate the show. I really just have a couple things I want to show off, and then talk about some physical media items that I might be scooping up when the month of October hits, because we have some cool information for a lot of awesome stuff dropping in October in terms of physical media. So I'm excited about that. So those are the only things planned on the docket, besides, like I said, answering questions or whatever you guys have to say. So it would be awesome. Like I said, drop a like too on the stream as well. Drop a like. Greatly appreciate it. Alrighty, so first things first is I've been going through the Child's Play franchise. Don't worry, there will be more videos, more rad movie reviews and stuff coming out for the Child's Play franchise. It's going to keep pumping out and everything. Have to get a couple edited today. I'm going to try to get a couple edited today, and then have them uploading over the next couple days and everything. And then, like I said, this live video. And then I also was thinking about doing a video on my steelbooks. I was thinking, because I actually recognized and realized the other day that I have like quite an extensive, modest, nice collection of steelbooks. So I wanted to kind of go over them and stuff and show them off. So I might shoot a video on those as well. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you for asking. It's going very well. The first week was smooth. Training went over very well. And now it's just kind of getting into the groove and just finding your own niche. You know what I mean? Like the things you're comfortable with on your shift, because it's graveyards and it's just me and another worker, just me and a two-man crew. So one of us handles the front, one handles the back. So it's kind of like just getting used to your area, what you can do, and with time wise, what you like to do throughout the night and stuff like that. Anything you have in your house, bro, at your arsenal, make a video on it. Definitely, bro. That sounds like I said. It's just one of those things. Is like I don't know sometimes, and I'll just be walking around in my room, and then I'm like, man, I should shoot a video on that, or talk about that or something, or shoot like a YouTube short. I've been meaning to do some more shorts, because I've noticed if you can do like a YouTube short right, you can get a lot of traction with those videos. So I've been meaning to do actually some of those as well, because I know that's how you get a lot of subscribers too, and a lot of viewpoints and everything. And it's fun to do those little short, just snippet videos, 50 seconds or something like that. But let's show this off right away. Actually, we scooped this up for my Beetlejuice bathroom. My wife finally went to Spirit, and she took the kids and she scooped this up. So it was awesome. Yeah, we've made a couple trips. Like I made a trip, me and my wife together, but then she took the kids and kind of surprised me and got this sweet little pickup right here. Let's see how we turn it on. There you go. Let's get that right. There you go. There you go. And Beetlejuice. So that's going to be part of our Beetlejuice bathroom right there. So that I'm very excited about. Spirit Halloween has those this year. I was waiting to get that too. So that was like the one thing I knew after Spirit Halloween ended last year. I told my wife, I was like, we have to grab the Beetlejuice sign next time we went. And the first time we went, they had the Beetlejuice section, but they didn't have the sign yet, I don't believe. And then the next time she went with the kids, they ended up having the sign. So we scored on that. And then also got this bump and go Grim Reaper right here. So this guy you can like post up, and it's about like I want to say he's like 2-3 feet tall. He's about 3 feet tall, and then he like rolls around in your house like on the floor. And when he bumps into something, he automatically kind of turns around and then rotates the other way and then turns around. Let's get him on there quick so you can see him. That's cool, right? Cool. I know I was excited about that. So I know that this is the fun year. Like I can't wait. Actually, this weekend, like after this week of work, when I'm off Sunday, Monday, this next one, I'm going to be pulling out all the decorations and stuff from the shed and kind of going around, like kind of marking where I want to hang things and where our decorations are going to be. Because we usually try to do like little themed rooms throughout the house, and then the outside is just like a nice little combination of different things. You know what I mean? We have a cemetery that we do outside. We also have a ghost floating by our lanterns and stuff like that from the out front yard and stuff. So a lot of fun decorating that's going to be happening over the next 50 days or so. Let's see. Is Spirit Halloween open all year? When I went to Florida last September, it was open. If it's open all year, do they cater to all seasons? No. So they don't cater to all seasons. Spirit is kind of just a pop-up store. You could order from their store online all year round, but they only pop up during August, and then they stay till I believe that first week in November. They try to get rid of the last of their stock that they shipped out to stores before they have to start sending stuff back to the warehouses. But yeah, all year round, their website's up, and you could order anything from the Chucky dolls or Tiffany dolls or any of that stuff. It's just, you have to pay for the shipping and handling. And I've heard it's actually really bad this year. I wouldn't suggest it because recently this year, Spirit Halloween, I found out they got a new contract with a new warehouse. So there's these people that they haven't really worked with before that are packing and shipping their stuff out, and a lot of their fragile stuff is showing up broken. So this is definitely a year that I wouldn't suggest ordering anything online from Spirit. If it's remotely fragile or able to be broken in a box, you might as well just go to the store and pick it up, because you're better off doing that, because then you can inspect it in person, you know what I mean? And you handle it when you get it to your car and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Spirit, I wish Spirit was open all year, all around, because I would love to work there. I actually applied there too. I applied to work at Spirit, but this other job hit me up first, and I got that job. So it was, it all worked out. Is your nearest Spirit open in the same unit every year? Always the same, different? We don't have it in the UK, unfortunately. Oh, damn, you don't have it out there? That sucks. That really sucks. Like ours, they pop up in like kind of similar locations, usually like an old Toys R Us or like an old Payless shoe store. You know what I mean? Those, the ones that are kind of broken down, but they say rent for lease or for rent or whatever. Then that's where they kind of go up, and they rent those spots for just a few months. They're there, and then they, like I said, ship their stuff back to the warehouse and they dip out. But yeah, it's usually like the last week of August all the way to like the first week of November. That's about how long they stick around. But yeah, I knew for sure I needed the Beetlejuice sign. That was the main thing for the bathroom. Like I said, put it on there so it'll be actually like the little night light in there for the bathroom and stuff like that. Because I always find that to be just like a safe thing, is to have like a little night light in your bathroom that we can actually see where you're walking around. Because when you wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes you're like, your eyes are kind of half-assed away. You're kind of, so it's good to have that light and everything, so that the house and stuff. But yeah, so for me, I was just excited that I scooped up that stuff. And next is just the costumes. I got to get all the costumes for the kids. We have a little bit of stuff, but me and my wife need to settle our costumes too and pick up some things and everything. So that's the main thing, is that we have to finish that. And then maybe if we have some spare extra money after costume shopping, I might get some other decorations, because I already have a lot. We have a decent amount. I want to say in my shed, I probably have like 4 boxes, and then another box in my garage, or a Tupperware, like kind of big boxes, you know what I mean, of storage ones that are just full of Halloween decorations. So I have plenty. It's kind of just where I want them to go. Hold on just a second. Oh, okay. Sorry. I have something to check on. Just 1 second, people, real quick. My bad. Somebody's here. My brother-in-law's here. He's dropping something off, so I just had to pop over there and let him in. If you hear my dogs barking, I apologize. They're insane. Even if it's family members. When family members walk in the house, it gets crazy. Oh, hey, what's up, Lewis? Hi, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's going good, man. Like I said, going good. Just enjoying my last day off. This is my last day off before I go back to work, and wanted to stream and everything and all that kind of stuff. Kind of get a little stream in, talk about some things, physical media, show off some stuff, and just hang out and answer some questions if you guys have any questions, and talk about what I've been watching and stuff. So Child's Play is mainly what I've been watching. Like I said, I've been binging a lot of Child's Play stuff and going through the whole franchise again. And I might actually start doing some of the TV shows as well, because season 3 is coming out. So I might watch season 1 and season 2 of Chucky as well before it actually pops up. But I'm just watching these films again. I was like, I had so much fun with Cult of Chucky. And I was like actually dreading the fact of going to that film and like watching that one. And Cult of Chucky was fantastic. Like, I had a freaking absolute blast with that one. The horror legend is live. Thanks, brother. Thank you so much. I know, like, you can tell already, like, horror everywhere. That's my jam. That's my life. That's what I'm going to be watching right now, too. Like I said, Idle Hands, I'll be watching that and everything. Yep, see, dogs are already going crazy and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll be watching some horror today while I'm cleaning and everything. Probably do Idle Hands. I was thinking about watching Idle Hands. Sorry, they're insane. They're insane, the dogs. But yeah, hopefully, they're popping up. Yeah, the dogs. Okay. Yeah, well, dogs. Thank you for asking, Lewis. But yeah, we have a bunch of. The reason they're so loud is we have a bunch of Chihuahuas and one pit bull, and like one big one. But then we have a bunch of little ratty type dogs. That's why they're always barking and shit. But yes, thank you for asking the questions, and everybody who's stopping by live, drop a like for real. You can see the ticker at the bottom. I got the ticker to work now for StreamYard. That's what's scrolling across the bottom. I was all excited about that. But yeah, probably today, clean the living room, do some mopping, stuff like that. I already got dinner planned, so that's all planned and everything. But yeah, probably watch Idle Hands, because right now it's actually streaming for free on Tubi. Or I was thinking about watching Evil Dead 2. It's kind of a toss-up. Both amazing horror comedies, but toss-up. Doesn't matter. They're both fantastic. So, and I also scored this cool pen. That's something else I got too, right? I got one of these cool pens. Oh, Reese, cut it out, Reese. No. That's true. That's true. I know. I'm invited for Z Talks on Thursday. I'm excited for that too, as well. Always happy to be there and everything. I know the dog's gonna be loud and crying and whining right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, for sure. Definitely excited for Z Talks, because it's always fun to answer, and I'll talk to all those people and the questions and stuff. There's a lot of fun conversation that happens on Z Talks. Plus, we meet a lot of people in the horror community and the film community. It's good to just build up the community. Sorry, let me let these dogs in real quick. All right. Lewis says he'll be there. It'll be fucking fun, of course. Like I said, that's what's cool too, is like always there. We have so many awesome people who come in and they comment on videos. So many awesome people to meet in the community that just talk and everything. So yeah, it's really fun. And plus, like I said, there's a lot of awesome stuff that we have to talk about. Like, one thing I want to talk about is, like I said, October is going to be a huge physical media month. So are you guys excited? Are you eager to spend money in October? You're a legend, Lewis. Legend. Yeah. But for sure, like, October is going to be draining money for the wallet. Like I said, I got the new job, so I'm gonna try to like save up money, hopefully put some money on the side and stuff like that, so that way I could actually have, you know what I mean, something to save up for, because I want to get all, if possible, I want to get Night of the Demons 1, 2, and 3. They have the 4Ks coming out from Scream Factory, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to scoop up that. And then I want to get it, but I have to ship this one, I believe, from overseas, because I think Second Sight only does stuff overseas, I believe. It's either Second Sight or Imprint. One of them is putting out an It Follows box set. And like this box set is just huge. This It Follows. It has like the booklet. The I believe it's 4K. I have to look at the transfer, but I believe it's 4K. You know, lobby cards, all this kind of stuff. Art cards as like, and It Follows. I love It Follows. I thought it was fantastic. Z-Talks is always the best part of the YouTube career. That's also fabulous, fabulous comments for real. Yeah, Z-Talks is a lot of fun. Mike's a legend for kind of just organizing this community and kind of starting it up and getting all of us involved and everything and spreading the word. Plus, we all support each other's channels, so it's just a really awesome thing to do that and create that positivity that we need in the YouTube community. What's a horror movie you're going to watch for the first time ever this October? All right, I promised myself already that I'm going to watch this, because this is always the one that shocks everybody. Like kind of when I mentioned it, is that I've never seen Rosemary's Baby, which is a very popular horror film from I believe this one came out in the 60s or maybe early 70s. But yeah, Rosemary's Baby, I've never seen it, but I've heard mixed things. Like I said, I've actually met people that completely love it, that were awesome and stuff, and they really enjoyed it. And then I also seen talk to people that just didn't enjoy it at all. So it's kind of like a bag of mixed, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For some reason, everybody wants to call today. Everything just wants to happen today. I don't know why. I found an hour to stream on Monday, and this is the hour everybody wants to do everything. Mike is great, bringing the people together. Yes, always, always great. We love you, Mike. You've never seen Rosemary's Baby either? Well, damn, dude. Maybe we should make it like a combo thing. You, me, and you. We watch it together, and then we could review it like on our channels together. You know what I mean? Like, and pop it out in October, because yeah, that's one I've never watched. I've always had chances to. I've seen it streaming before, or come across it on physical media, but I've just never bit the bullet and watched it. That's a cool Chucky Funko. Oh, this isn't the Chucky Funko right here. This one is just the Child's Play right here. The box set right here. The Funkos I have over here, I got Michael Myers. I got a Halloween one right there, Michael Myers. And we have another horror one right there. We got Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I got quite a few. Like I said, the kids always usually get me these for like Father's Day or like Christmas or something. They'll pick up a Funko for me. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much, Khalid. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple. Let's see. We got some other chats coming in. I appreciate the love for Z-Talks, guys. It's only good as because of Lewis and Kieran and Noran and all the guests and people who comment. For real, it's fun. Like, there's a lot of good supporters of Z-Talks and amazing comments, questions that come in every week and stuff. And we get every week, I feel like we either come away learning something new, or we're able to spread some knowledge about something, you know, so it's always fun. I do have a Chucky doll, though, like a full like size one. It's not here. It's in my bedroom. I know a lot of people see it when I do Z-Talks and stuff like that. It's the Bride of Chucky version. I'm down for the collab, brother. Definitely, we got to make it happen. We got to, like I said, I'll save it for October, and we're like, we could watch it now, but we'll like pop out our reviews, you know, and edit and have them come out in October and stuff like that. Because yeah, that's a popular one. It's just a very popular, well-known horror film that I've just always kind of, you know, never clicked, you know, play on. So it'll be exciting to watch it for this October. But more importantly, I'm very excited probably for the most like newest film that's coming out, Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. I'm really excited. We got a teaser trailer and we got the poster. They've been dropping that all on Twitter, and I've been watching that, and I'm excited. I love Eli Roth. I think he does some really cool, awesome horror films. And I'm like, Thanksgiving is a holiday that is prime and just perfect for a crazy, gruesome horror film. And we've only gotten a few. There's like very few, like Thanksgiving, Blood Rage. There's a few ones here and there, but they're very underground type horror films that you have to look out for. You know, they're obscure. Thanksgiving is going to be the first one. Like, it's titled Thanksgiving. and a big name director behind it. So this is going to be a very big deal. I'm excited. Best way we can share the love is by supporting and appreciating for sure. Any first time watches recently, Norton? All right, great question, Lewis. Thank you so much. So recent first time watches, I believe the only one that I did recently was the Meg 2. Yeah, everything else I watched because I binged the Chucky franchise and Exorcist. I've seen all the Exorcist franchise and Chucky before. So the newest film that I watched, that was the first time watch, was Meg 2. And oh man, that was very, very, how do I describe this? It's the most ridiculous film I've seen all year. Not the worst film, but it's one of the most ridiculous films I've seen this year. And like you have to strain credibility hardcore for a lot of the stuff. And I know you kind of had to do that already for the first Meg film, but the first film, is a film that I actually grew to like. The first time I watched it, I did not like that film. So I actually grew to like that film a little bit more. But Meg 2 was just, wow. It was, like I said, it was pretty bad. Not the worst shark film I've seen all year, though. That definitely goes to Cocaine Shark. That's the worst shark film I've seen all year. But yeah, it was a wild ride, that Meg 2, the trench, man. Oh, dude, just some of the stuff in there was just too. It took me out of it because it was so bombastic and so wild that I really wasn't able to have fun with it, to a point where I was laughing, and then once we got to a certain point in the film, I was like, oh, this is not funny. You're not cool anymore. What's your go-to snack and drink when you're at the cinema and the movies? Thank you for asking. Another fantastic question. I am a nachos man. I love nachos with cheese and jalapenos, and I love me a blue raspberry slushie. If they have the blue raspberry slushie machine working and it's going, I'll be picking up one of those, or possibly, if not, a root beer. After that would be my second choice. Bro, you need to stop lying. You love that Cocaine Shark. Ah, oh, man, don't play with us. Don't play with us, Mike. For real, man. That was bad. That was all around like one of those films. Like, I can't even recommend Cocaine Shark unless you just want to, like, if you're with a group of friends and you guys are getting, like, shit faced drunk and just having a party, maybe Cocaine Shark could be some kind of fun. I love nachos. That's right. That's right, brother. We share a lot in common, me and Mike. We got birthdays close together. We like the same snacks. Our beer choice of beer, Coors Light, same. Great choices. Thank you, brother. What about you, Lewis? What are your favorite go-to snacks that when you go to the theaters or go to the cinema, what's your go-to? A lot of my wife, she's got this weird one where she loves red vines with nacho cheese. She'll dip the red vines in the nacho cheese. What's the worst movie you've seen this year? Also, oh look, Mike's asking you guys a question for you too, Lewis. What's the worst movie you've seen as well? Also, comment your favorite snack. Yeah, I just love those slushies, man. Those blue raspberry slushies are bomb. Perfect, man. And then those nachos and jalapenos, love it, for real. I'll do popcorn on the side, like with some butter if I want to, but I don't have to have popcorn at the theater. I actually enjoy popcorn more when I'm at the house, like just chilling at the house on the couch and stuff. I have popcorn here more than I actually do at the movie theaters, which is kind of funny. But yeah, definitely for me, another worst movie I saw this year was Brooklyn 45. Was a Shudder original. That, dude, the dialogue, the story, the pacing, that was one that was kind of rough. But it was better than Cocaine Shark because you can see that there was actual, care to the story. It just, pacing was so bad. I have an idea, bro, for a live stream in October. When you're on your day off, we'll do a horror movies marathon watch along with some Coors Light. That'd be pimp, dude, for real, dude. I would be down. Like, that's what I miss too, is like one thing about being like a child. Like, these kids have no idea. Like, the best times when you're a child is when you're able to just sit down, no cares in the world, and have your favorite snacks and your favorite drink and just watch movies, like just binge them, marathon them. Like, I remember me and my best friend, I believe it was middle school, like during the summertime, and we binged all the Friday the 13th movies once. It was intense though, staying up that long, just watching, just popping them in the DVD player, popping them in. I believe by the time we got to the eighth one, your brain's just fried. By the time you get to Jason Takes Manhattan, it's just like all horror movies will pick, or we'll pick all horror movies. Hold on, let me turn that around. All horror movies will pick that we're both never seen. That would be a good idea. Yes, that would be fantastic for real. That's one thing too. Have you seen? I don't know. If you check out on Twitter, they have that thing that they do too called hashtag 365 like horror day challenge or something like that, where it's like every day throughout the year you watch one new horror movie every day for an entire year. I was actually thinking about doing that the next year for the next year, just every day picking one new horror movie and watching it. It seems like it would be kind of hard though, just to be like, I do watch enough movies, but just to be like, all right, it's got to be a new one every day, at least one. Could possibly think about doing that next year. Red Bull, fantastic. Not sponsored though. Hashtag not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor me, Red Bull, give me a call. No, bro, I don't use Twitter or X unless it's just a message. Well, I'm glad I could pull you out of the cave to message me on Twitter and X. I'll say, see, Lewis says he hasn't seen many bad things to see. He hasn't seen many bad ones this year, to be honest. Worst one, Cocaine Bear. Best snacks at cinemas. I enjoy some chocolate, like what is that? Is the M&Ms, yeah, and minstrels, and a tango slushy. I've never had a tango slushy. Sounds good. That sounds good. Never had one. And then he asked you, Mike, what's your favorite drink and snack? You didn't like Cocaine Bear though, Lewis? Damn, man, I bought that with the slip. I bought the Blu-ray with the slip, the extended like Rampage Bloody Rage edition. Oh man, I like Cocaine Bear. I think I watched that 3 times this year already. I watched it once in theaters with my wife, and then I watched it once with my daughters, and then once again, like just when I bought the release, the physical media release, I just watched it again. Cocaine Bear, like, just one of those films that kind of calls back to those trauma films, like, or Frank Henenlotter type films, or you know what I mean, Larry Cohen type movies that are completely ridiculous and out there bonkers. Let's see what Mike says. Some great choices, Lewis. Tango slushy is delicious. Oh, we know we have another person in the house that's had the tango slushy. It means I gotta go try one. I have to find out where this is and get one of these tango slushies. But yeah, let's see. I don't know what else I'm planning on getting. I know for sure for physical media October, definitely. Like I said, Night of the Demons, definitely. Oh, click the wrong phone. Click the wrong phone. Go-to snacks at the cinemas. He said if he's feeling greedy, is Baskin Robbins ice cream, usually chocolate, a bag of popcorn, and usually a Pepsi Max, and sometimes a bag of randoms. Okay, nice. Nice picks, Mike. Nice, bro. Yeah, I don't eat ice cream that much. Like, ice cream was one of those things, like, as a kid. Like, I ate a lot of ice cream as a kid. Like, pistachio ice cream was my favorite. And, like, with the waffle cone, that was my choice. But yeah, I don't really eat that much ice cream now. As I've gotten older, I've become one of those people that just totally enjoys, like, salty type snacks, like peanuts, chips, chips and dip. Like, that's more like my snacking kind of stuff right there. And then, like I said, popcorn. When I'm at the house, I do watch it. When I watch movies, I have popcorn a lot at the house and stuff. So definitely more of a salty type guy than sweets. But once in a blue moon, I'll splurge and get a Butterfinger or something like that. All right. Randoms are awesome choices for sweets, says Lewis. Mike says, yeah. Also, anybody else, there's 4 people in the house. Drop a like on the stream. Drop a like. That greatly helps out the channel and everything. All awesome stuff to figure out that YouTube algorithm. That's always a mystery. It's always creating new stuff. I feel like the YouTube algorithm is like the Matrix. It's constantly evolving and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing else really that I picked up in terms of physical media and stuff that I got recently besides the Chucky stuff. I've been going through the Carrie Steelbook special features, and there's a lot of fun interviews and special features on there where they talk about the stuff that they changed from the book and interviews with the writers and the costume designers and the actors. So there's a lot of cool stuff. They didn't get John Travolta, though. I didn't see John Travolta yet. on there. So I'm hoping maybe he popped in to give an interview, but I don't think he did because it seems like everybody, the way they're talking about him is like, almost like they're talking about him in the past tense, like he's not with us right now, but like he couldn't be there, you know what I mean, or something like that, which is, kind of sucks. Like I wish that freaking more people, you know what I mean, like John Travolta or like some people that when they do horror movies in their younger age, they kind of look back at it as like, they don't want to talk about it or look back at it as like, I'm not fond of that. Like even Rose McGowan, I've heard she's not very fond of talking about the first Scream. She played Tatum in that movie, and she's not really fond about talking about it, which is weird. Like, I would love to go get like her signature and like a picture with her and be like Tatum from Scream and stuff, but she doesn't even go to like horror conventions or anything. So yeah, I hate when there's those actors that kind of do horror movies and then they really don't acknowledge it or think proudly of it, which is kind of weird. But there could be personal reasons, there could be, bad times or something that's associated with that film, and that's why they don't want to go back to it and relive it. So, it's understandable, it could be possible. But yeah, like I said, rest of my day most likely just cooking dinner. We're doing tacos tonight. We're doing some homemade tacos, so we're gonna do that and then cleaning around the house and watch some horror movies because it's actually raining today. It actually this today, I would say in September right now, this is the day that feels like the first fall time day here right now in September for New Mexico. It's raining, it's covered, outcast, like cloudy, and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this is the first day where it feels kind of like fall. I think the max it's supposed to be like 77 degrees today, which is the lowest it's been all month for sure. Because it's been usually like 88 or 90 degrees. The desert, man. The desert. Any new Funko Pops or film stuff? Yeah, recently just the Chucky. This is my newest thing that I got was the 7 film collection right here. So right here it has all the Child's Play through Colts. What's funny though is when you look at the disc art, it's all black, it's all basic until you get to see the Chucky, which actually has disc art. There it is. If you can see it, that is hilarious. I think that's funny because see the Chucky is just I can't have fun with that one. I just can't with that one. And it's kind of funny because my wife is trying to get me to warm up to it. My wife likes See the Chucky. It's not like her favorite Chucky film or anything, but she likes it, and she's been trying to talk it up, you know what I mean, and get me to warm up to it. Even though I just watched it and I can't stand it, I'm like, damn, I just had the roughest time watching See the Chucky, and I was talking to her about it and explaining it to her, and she's like, "Are you serious? Really?" Like she loves it. She loves the comedy and Seed. She thinks it's hilarious, and I'm more of a cult of Chucky fan, which is going to be funny because I'm going to have to defend that one because I've seen a lot of people talk about Cult of Chucky and they do not like it. What's been the hardest thing in your YouTube channel up to until now? Okay, so I would say the hardest thing in the YouTube channel thing is just probably kind of like making sure you're mentally like okay with the whole like, oh, you're not getting as many comments or as many views as other channels. Cause like I like to watch YouTube. I like to watch other people's channels and see like their thoughts and stuff. And it sucks sometimes when I see other people that I feel like, I see their channels and they're just growing so much faster and all these things. But that's what I mean. I try not to, check myself mentally and try to not compare myself to others. You know what I mean? That's one thing I would say is like a thing you have to really focus on and think about when you're doing this YouTube thing is that you have to really just be yourself, just enjoy it. Your channel is going to grow at its own pace and even, put in the work, or even if you're just kind of doing it as a side project, do it just to relax or something like that. But if you're putting in the work and you want to do this completely full time, then yeah, there's certain steps you got to take and certain things you got to meet. So, but always be yourself. Always make sure that you're not comparing your channel to everybody else's. So that's one thing I would say is probably like one of the hardest things to do as a YouTuber is make sure you're okay with your stuff and yourself mentally. Because that's one thing that's like I said, that's the best thing. If you're happy with your content and the stuff you're putting out and you're enjoying talking about the movies you want to talk about, like these child play reviews, my first one did not pop off. Like my Scooby-Doo videos are hitting 80 to 100 plus views for all my Scooby-Doo videos. And the Chucky videos at like 23, 24, and it's been like 3 days or something like that it's been up. So it's like there's some people they're just not into certain content, but I still want to pop out the Child's Play videos because I'm having fun. I've never talked about Chucky on the channel like that before. So that's one thing for sure is like, yeah, just be yourself. Just enjoy the content you're putting out there. And if you feel like you're getting tiresome too, or something's dragging, then evolve, change up your channel, do something different. Like I started now, just playing around more editing, you know what I mean? Getting used to like doing new creative things with thumbnails. And thank you, Mike, for Mike was doing so many of my awesome thumbnails and doing a lot of stuff and kind of coaching me on how to, put the graphics up and how to have like certain things in the way it looks and kind of create, a style for the thumbnails. And now I've been trying to perfect it and stuff. So it's been really fun doing all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just stay fresh, keep going, be productive, be creative. It's a lot of awesome things to do for, your YouTube channel, and it keeps the brain flowing. I see we're coming up on a little bit of time. Yeah. So we're at 30 something minutes. Yeah. We'll try to be on maybe just for like an hour or so, and then like I said, I'll probably start cleaning and stuff. I've been watching a lot of wrestling stuff though too, like documentaries on wrestling and stuff. Like recently I watched Angle. That documentary was fantastic. That was a new recent watch as well too. I know Lewis asked me about recent watches. That was another one for sure. And oh man, what else did I watch? Oh, The Dark Side of the Ring. I've been watching some episodes of that, which is where every episode they go into kind of like a dark tale or something happened that was kind of negative about wrestling, or a story that was a mystery and stuff. So it's really fun. That's a good TV show to really give you the light of, that there is some dark stuff that happens with wrestling, even though there's some really amazing stuff that goes on. A lot of bad stuff happens surrounding a lot of wrestlers as well too. So yeah, it's a really good TV show, but they treat it with respect. They go into all the stories. They had one about Fabulous Moolah. That was hilarious. The one about Fabulous Moolah was really great to see all the women wrestlers kind of talk about her, because there's a lot of people that love her and a lot of people that hate her. So she definitely had a lot of friends and a lot of enemies, but I guess that means she made a mark for sure. But yeah, definitely a lot of wrestling content too and documentaries, because I've just been kind of into that a lot recently. And then, the Child's Play and Exorcist franchise binge, which I wanted to get the Child's Play reviews out first. And then I'll probably start pumping out the Exorcist ones as well. And that was rough. That was a rough franchise to watch, because Exorcist is one of those franchises that I think the third film is the best. I think that's no secret. I think the third movie is better than the first movie, but I still also think that it's a franchise that we didn't even need. That it's like, the first one was fine, and I don't even think we needed any sequels. But we would have never got the third film if we didn't get that first film and they wanted to keep going. But yeah, some of those other ones like that Exorcist 2, The Heretic is just so bad. And I've seen that movie multiple times. I was thinking about not watching it again because I've seen it 3 times before I watched it this fourth time. And I was like, I already knew what I was in for. And I was like, I don't even think I need to watch this again. I think I can just do a review on it and kind of talk off memory. But I was like, I put myself through it again. And damn, that movie is rough. That is such a bad movie. Literally one of the worst sequels in movie history. It's bad. And then the Exorcist prequels aren't that much better. Like Exorcist, the beginning, I thought was kind of cool. That one's all right. I can deal with that one. But the Dominion, the prequel to The Exorcist, oh, hell no. That was almost just as bad as Heretic, mainly because it was freaking boring. Like, it was just super boring, like, for real. That was easily one of the most boring films I've ever seen, Dominion. So definitely not eager to return to the Exorcist franchise anytime soon, because it's one for sure that is just low ball, like on my list in terms of horror franchises, because there's just 2 in there that are great. And it's like I said, my second opinion, I don't even think it needed to be a franchise. I think the first Exorcist, if we just had that film and that was the only one that existed, that would be fine. Ooh, let's see what we got. Lewis with Jay, what's up? Any video plans for the future or different types of videos to your normal? So I've actually been thinking about it. I've done one video like this before. I did one video like this on Dreamscape, which is a fantastic Dennis Quaid movie from the 80s about it being a prequel to Inception, the secret unlost prequel to Inception. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. But it's more of like a video essay type video. And I was actually thinking about doing some videos like that where it's just, kind of montages of shots of whatever I'm talking about, that film that day or the idea that I had, and then kind of actually writing like a 2-page script and actually, reciting it and talking about it and stuff like that, saying my feelings because I had fun doing that. But that was a video, another one, kind of like my Child's Play videos. They didn't pop off. Like they just weren't getting views and stuff. And I was like, but I still want to do some more. So I was thinking about doing more and stuff, especially one on Infinity Train. If anybody hasn't seen it, Infinity Train is a fantastic TV show that ran on Cartoon Network for about 2 seasons, and then I think they did 2 more seasons on HBO Max. And it is great. It is fantastic. It's one of the best cartoons I've ever seen in my life that has really good emotional storytelling. Yeah, and I kind of wanted to do a video essay on Infinity Train because I think it's a fantastic show that more people should be watching. And I want to pick it up on physical media because I'm afraid it's going to be lost in time because I think HBO Max got rid of it. I think the only way you can maybe watch it now is with the Boomerang app. Don't quote me on that, but I think HBO Max got rid of it and now it's just on Boomerang or something like that. But they do have physical media copies of the different seasons of Infinity Train, so I want to search those out and start picking those up because I definitely is one show that I cannot live without the fact that I'm like I don't have that in my collection. I need to really get that one because it's just one of those shows that no one told me about. I hadn't heard nothing about it. I just discovered it one day, and it was so much fun that when I watched the first season in one day, I stayed up all night to watch the second season that night too. So it was one of those shows that I didn't want to put down. Uh-oh, oh, sorry, I had to cancel that. I have a ringtone. Hopefully, I don't want to get copyrighted for my James Bond ringtone that I use for my phone, even though, they make us almost pay for Zedge now for ad free and shit. Just kidding. It's a money hungry world, is what it is. Be good if you took us with you on a cinema trip, getting snacks, etc., and review after would be good to see what American cinemas are like. That would be dope. I would definitely maybe be down to do that and stuff like that and go to a movie, kind of show you my trip there and everything. Yeah, there's 2 cinemas near me. There's a Flicks Brew House, which is a pretty cool one where you can actually, go get beer and like they serve you kind of like dinner type food, lunch type food, and they come bring it to you like waiter status. And then there's a Regal Cinema in the mall that's like about 10, 15 minutes away from my house. So yeah, I got a couple cinemas near me that I could take you guys on a little trip and stuff. The Flicks Brew House one would be fun because that was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Having them be able to bring you in silent order food and stuff like that and everything. And it has a nice design too as well. That's where we went to see, I believe, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, that was our date. Our date and I, we went to the Flicks Brew House, me and my wife, and we went to see Top Gun Maverick, which was fantastic. Mhm. So that's a good idea for video too. I also want to do some more just, live, like, vlog videos of going out to stores and stuff. Like I actually shot some stuff recently at some other stores, but I forgot to even like chop it up and edit it and stuff. And I was looking through my videos and stuff. I was like, oh my God, when was this from? Like, like I took videos at these stores at this mall, and I forgot to even like edit it or do anything with it. Sounds very, yeah, it is. It is pretty cool because you could silent order. So they have a little pencil and a little notepad for you. So you can push a button and call the waiter over and they'll walk down to you and you give them the note and then they'll go back and help you out or, answer your question or whatever they have. So yeah, it was a lot of fun and really cool to be there and like order some awesome type food and, have a beer and enjoy Top Gun Maverick. Yeah. And date nights are always fun for me and my wife because I got 3 kids. So anytime that we could find time to, go out and kind of just enjoy that husband wife time, it's always a blast. But definitely, yeah, cinemas out here. I don't know. It still feels like stuff is different though. Like it just feels like the energy is a little different. You know what I mean? The crowds, the staff that works there, just the vibe of the place. It doesn't feel as lively. You know what I mean? And maybe it's just because like when I was a kid, just being a kid, but it doesn't feel as lively as it used to, you know what I mean? Like in the late 90s or early 2000s and stuff. But there's a lot of major movie event things going on right now with the the whole actor strike and the writer strike and everything, which I totally support them. They deserve their money for all the creative efforts and everything that they put into these movies. They deserve it. So I totally support them. But, you know, because of that, it's just, and a lot of movies that have been coming out recently, I would say there's a great one here and there. You know what I mean? There's like a gem, a really great one here and there. But a lot of the movies recently have been kind of cookie cutter or rehashes of stuff we've seen, especially in the superhero genre. We haven't gotten a lot of really great superhero films in like a long time. Like it's been, we used to go like every year with like some solid bangers every year. And now I think it's just getting very tiresome with a lot of the stuff they're pumping out. I used to, enjoy sneaking in some fast food and maybe like McDonald's or KFC and having a good munching while eating or while watching. That's awesome. Yeah, I believe we used to sneak in some snacks too. Like once in a while, I would sneak in snacks or like my mom. We went to the theater we would go to was a Coke product company, and my mom loves Pepsi, so she would sneak in a can of Pepsi like in her purse because that's my mom's brand of soda. She loves Pepsi. She doesn't like Coke, so. But I'm more of a Coke fan. If I'm gonna go soda, it's gonna be most likely Coca-Cola. But I don't know, man. Yeah, there's just something missing about the vibe. Something going on with theaters now where it's like I still like it. I still love going to the movie theaters, but it just like I said, it's missing some of that spark that it used to have from the late 90s and especially like 98, 99 because I remember seeing like going to the theaters back then, like arcades, people everywhere, like snacks everywhere. Like there's so much going on that the staff couldn't even keep up because there were snacks everywhere, people running around just having a blast, people going to horror movies dressed up in costumes, screaming and stuff. Like the Freddy versus Jason premiere, midnight premiere was popping. People were screaming, yelling at the screen. People were just like Jason. People were just like Freddy. Everyone had a freaking horror T-shirt on, and it was like the whole family. It was like your whole family, horror family, just came out together to see this movie at midnight, and it was a freaking blast. And I've had very rare experiences like that. The closest one recently was probably the Batman, like in terms of like excitement, in terms of like people, everybody after the Batman was over, everybody stood up and clapped. So like that was probably the closest experience I've had recently that was like that. Definitely worth it if you're on a budget, as the price for snacks are double inside there for real. For real, that's where they get you. Like, you know what I mean? Like those movie days, they have those deals for the tickets on movie days, but there's never like half price snack day. That would be the shit right there. But oh man, yeah, I miss those days, man. The back in the day theaters and the arcade. It's not even like I don't even think they have the arcade near my theater anymore. They used to, but I don't know if they do anymore. You know, and we had a dollar movie theater too, and they closed down. Like once COVID happened, that shut that movie theater down. The dollar movie theater did not come back after COVID. They completely just couldn't build back up or and get new revenue or anything like that. But oh man, for real, it's been fun just hanging out with you guys, answering questions, and thank you so much for everybody that stopped by too. It's been so much fun, like for real, having everybody here. It's been a blast, man. I greatly appreciate it with all you guys stopping by on this Monday morning, hanging out. Like I said, this is going to be the best day for me to stream live on my channel where I'm going to be able to, because Sunday's that first day off. I just like to chill, catch up on my wrestling from the week, was watching football and stuff like that, hanging out with the kids and stuff. So that's mainly Sunday. And then, yeah, Monday, like probably every other Monday. So I'll probably skip next Monday and then the one after that. Probably do another live stream and hang out and talk and stuff. So, but it's been a lot of fun. Great talking to you all. And like to anybody who watches the live stream after, please drop a comment down below. I would be greatly appreciate it. Comments for next week or anything like that, or the week after, and a like on this channel or on this video. That also helps out. And subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel and all that stuff, because you want to see the content I pump out. I got some more Child's Play content coming. Got some more Scooby-Doo content, then the Exorcist stuff, and then me and Mike, we already talked and decided we are going to be watching Rosemary's Baby for the first time this October. So you don't want to miss a thing on the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you all for sticking around with me, and I hope everyone has a safe and happy Monday. All right, peace out, y'all.